Welcome to Cool Cash Cows. I'm Cash Cow Samantha, and I would like to give a mega moo shout out to you for being a part of our Cool Cash Cow community and making money online with us today. In this video, we will be sharing Alibaba Stock Secrets and how you can use some of these practical strategies and have success with it. But before we do that, slap that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out on any of our Cool Cash Cow secrets. Now, back to Alibaba. 7 of the 10 most valuable companies in the world right now are internet companies with business models. 5 of them have been around for less than 20 years: Amazon, Google, and Facebook in the United States, and Alibaba and Tencent in China. But how did so much value and market power come about so fast? Because of new ways to coordinate networks and get information from data that all these companies use. They take care of ecosystems that are much more customer-focused and economically efficient than traditional industries. We call the way these companies do business smart business, and we think it will be the most important way to do business in the future. In today's video, we will discuss the secrets of Alibaba and the future of business. What makes a business smart? When all the players in a business with a common goal, like retailing or ride-sharing, work together in an online network and use machine learning technology to use data efficiently in real time, this is called smart business. Most operational decisions are made by machines in this tech-enabled business model. This lets companies respond quickly and flexibly to changing market conditions and customer tastes, giving them a huge advantage over traditional businesses. Machine learning needs a lot of computing power and a lot of digital data, of course. The better the output gets, the more data and iterations the algorithmic engine goes through. Data scientists come up with probabilistic prediction models for specific actions, and then the algorithm goes through a lot of data to make better decisions in real time with each iteration. Most business decisions are made with the help of these prediction models. So machine learning is more than just a new piece of technology. It will also change the way business is done as more and more decisions are made by computers instead of people. But what's cool about Alibaba is that they realized that the huge amount of transaction data created by the many small businesses that use their platform was the key to making an SME leading business that worked well, could grow, and make money. So this is what they did. In 2010, they started a first-of-its-kind micro-lending business that was based on data and gave businesses loans of up to 1 million RMB, about $160,000. In the 7 years that the business has been open, it has given more than 87 billion RMB, $13.4 billion, in loans to nearly 3 million SMEs. The average size of a loan is about $1,200 or 8,000 RMB. In 2012, the company took this lending business and their highly successful payments business, Alipay, and put them together to make Ant Financial Services. They then gave the new business that name to show that they were helping all the small but hard-working businesses, similar to ants. So how do you start a small business like that? This is how. Make all operating decisions automatically. To become a smart business, your company must make it possible for as many operational decisions as possible to be made by machines using real-time data instead of people using their own data analysis. In this way, there are 4 steps to change the way decisions are made. Step 1. Datafy every exchange with a customer. Ant was lucky to have access to a lot of information about possible borrowers, which helped to answer the questions that its lending business raised. The process of getting data will be harder for a lot of businesses, but feedback loops, which are the foundation of machine learning, can't be made without live data. Think about the business that rents bikes. Startups in China have made the whole rental process more data-driven by using mobile phones, the Internet of Things, in the form of smart bike locks, and existing mobile payment and credit systems. In the past, renting a bike meant going to a rental place, leaving a deposit, getting a bike, using it, bringing it back, and then paying for the rental with cash or a credit card. Several Chinese companies that competed with each other put all of this online by combining new and old technologies. The clever use of QR codes and electronic locks to automate the checkout process was a key innovation. When a rider opens the bike-sharing app, they can see which bikes are nearby and reserve one. When the rider gets to the bike, he or she scans a QR code on the bike with the app. The QR code will open the electronic bike lock if the person has money in their account and meets the other rental requirements. The app can even check the person's credit history through Ant Financial's new online consumer credit rating service, Sesame Credit. This lets the rider skip paying a deposit and speeds up the process even more. When the bike is returned, the transaction is complete when the lock is shut. The process is simple and easy to understand, and it usually only takes a few seconds. Adding data to the rental process makes the customer's experience much better. Companies send trucks to move bikes to where users want them based on real-time data. They can also let regular users know where bikes are in the area. Bicycle rentals in China now only cost a few cents per hour, thanks in large part to these new ideas. Most businesses that want to be more data-driven collect and analyze information to make a model of what caused what. The model then picks out the most important data points from the large amount of available information. Smart businesses don't use data in this way. Instead, they record all the information that comes up during the exchanges and communications with customers and other network members as the business runs, and then let the algorithms figure out what information is important. Step 2. Use software for every task. In a smart business, software is used to set up all activities, not just knowledge management and customer relations, so that decisions that affect them can be made automatically. This doesn't mean that a company needs to buy or make ERP software or something similar to run its business. In fact, the opposite is true. Traditional software makes processes and decision-making more rigid and often turns into a straitjacket. Smart business, on the other hand, is based on acting in real time. The first step is to make a model of how humans make decisions now and find ways to use software to copy the simpler parts of that process. This isn't always easy, since many human decisions are made based on common sense or even unconscious brain activity. Alibaba's group website for shopping in China, Taobao, is growing because the way people shop is getting easier and easier. One of the first big software tools made for Taobao was a tool called Wangwang that lets buyers and sellers easily talk to each other through instant messaging. With this tool, sellers can do things like greet buyers, tell them about products, negotiate prices, and so on, just like they would in a regular store. Alibaba also made a set of software tools that can help sellers create and open a wide range of high-tech online storefronts. Once online shops are up and running, sellers can use other software to issue coupons, offer discounts, run loyalty programs, and do other things related to customer relationships. All of these things work together. Most software is now run online as a service. Because of this, one important benefit of making software a business activity is that live data can be collected as part of the business process, laying the groundwork for machine learning technologies. Step 3. Let the information flow. Business decisions are hard to make in ecosystems with a lot of interconnected players. For example, Taobao's recommendation engines need to work with the systems the sellers use to manage their inventory and with the systems that social media sites use to profile their users. Its transaction systems need to work with discount offers and loyalty programs and connect to our logistics network. Communication standards like TCP, IP, and application programming interfaces, APIs, are important for getting data to flow between multiple players while keeping tight control over who can access and change data in the ecosystem as a whole. APIs, which are a set of tools that let different software systems talk to each other and work together online, have been very important to the growth of Taobao. As the platform grew from a place where buyers and sellers could meet and sell goods to China's most popular e-commerce site, merchants on the site needed more and more help from third-party developers. For the new software to be useful, it had to work with most of the other software on the platform. So, in 2009, Taobao started making APIs so that other companies could use them. Today, merchants on Taobao subscribe to an average of more than 100 software modules. The live data services that these modules make possible greatly reduce the cost of doing business for merchants. Having the right technical infrastructure is only the first step. We worked very hard to come up with a common standard so that all of Alibaba's business units could use and understand data in the same way. Also, coming up with the right ways to encourage companies to share the information they have is an important and ongoing challenge. We need to do a lot more. How much companies can innovate in this area will depend, of course, in part on the rules for sharing data in the countries where they do business. But the direction is clear. The more data flows across the network, the smarter the business gets, and the more value the ecosystem creates. 4. Use the proven formulas. When a business moves all of its operations online, it will get a lot of information. To take in, understand, and use the data to its advantage, the company must create models and algorithms that make clear the underlying product logic or market dynamics that the company is trying to optimize. This is a huge creative project that needs a lot of new skills, which is why there is a huge need for data scientists and economists. Their challenge is to say what job they want the machine to do, and they have to be very clear about what a good job is in a certain business setting. From the beginning, the goal for Taobao was to make it fit the needs of each person. Without progress in machine learning, this would not have been possible. When a customer logs on today, they see a personalized page with a selection of products chosen from the billions that our millions of sellers offer. The list is made by Taobao's powerful recommendation engine, which chooses the items automatically. Its algorithms churn data from all over Taobao's platform, from operations to customer service to security. This is done so that the conversion rate of each visit is maximized. Creating a smart business starts with these 4 steps. Engage in creative datafication to add to the pool of data the business uses to get smarter. Software the business to put workflows and key actors online. Implement standards and APIs to allow real-time data flow and coordination. And use machine learning algorithms to make smart business decisions. All of the 4 steps tasks are important new skills that require a different kind of leadership. What a true leader does. Digital companies like GE, Toyota, and Citigroup, which deliver products or services through well-oiled supply chains, must mobilize a network to make their visions come true. To do this, their leaders must inspire the employees, partners, and customers who make up this network. They have to be visionaries and evangelists. They have to speak up in a way that traditional business leaders don't have to. At the highest level, digital evangelists need to know what the future will be like and how their industries will change in response to changes in society, the economy, and technology. They can't give specific steps for reaching their company's goals because the environment is always changing and they don't know what skills they will need. Instead, they should decide what the company wants to achieve and make it so that workers can quickly come up with new products and services try them out on the market, and scale up the ones that do well. Digital leaders no longer manage. Instead, they give their employees the freedom to come up with new ideas and help the core feedback loop of the user feedback to confirm decisions and actions. Digital native companies like Alibaba have the advantage of being born online and ready to use data. This makes it easy for them to switch to smart business. Now that they have shown that the model works and are changing the old industrial economy, it is time for all companies to understand and use this new business logic. That may seem hard to do with technology, but it is becoming more and more possible. Since cloud computing and artificial intelligence have become commercialized, anyone can now use a lot of computing power and do a lot of analysis. In fact, the cost of storing and processing large amounts of data has gone down a lot in the last 10 years. This means that machine learning can now be used in real time and can be done for less money in more and more places. As the Internet of Things grows quickly, more and more of our physical world will be turned into digital data. As all of these new ideas come out over the next few decades, companies that learn faster than their rivals will win. For more cool cash cow secrets, click the video on the screen now, or click the first link in the description below.